We realize that every day we get up, there's stuff going on. There is lots of issues that we don't want to get caught up in. You know, right now I look on these channels and I see everybody's into this, what her name, Harris, Kamala Harris, everybody's in on that. We don't want to get caught up in the political hype. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to, politics has done nothing for black people. So we need to stop worrying about politics and politicians, just like we need to stop worrying about religion that is not doing anything and has not done anything for any one of us as a people. From the get-go, they hasn't done anything. And so the reality is that we as a people have to realize that none of these things is going to change the dynamics for us. We have to change it for ourselves. Once we come into that place and that realization, if black people don't realize by now, if our people, African people, whether you want to call yourself melanated people or whatever you want to describe yourself as, but we are African people. If we don't realize by now that these two entities called politics and religion has not done a single thing to help your community to come out of its stagnation and propel you forward into the future. Everybody else is ahead of you. So if you don't realize, just as Obama didn't do anything for you, this woman called Kamala Harris or whatever her name is not going to give jack crap about you. So forget about this voting, okay? Build your community and you will see the difference. So whenever they come to you, once you build your community, they come to you and you say to them, listen, we'll give you money. This is what you're going to do for the black community. Here is the black community agenda. You take it or leave it. You're not getting a single thing from us if you don't sign this piece of paper and say, okay, I'm going to make sure this is done for the black community. Because everybody has been using the black community. So it's time for you to use them. See? I'm not telling you to give up your religion. That is up to you. But the fact of the matter is, I ask everyone again, examine your religion. Don't just run around and say, oh, I'm this religion, I'm that religion, I'm Hebrew Israelite, I'm Seventh-day Adventist, or I'm this religion, I'm Jehovah's Witness, or whatever you want to call yourself, Catholic, Baptist, whatever. Examine your religion, see where it's originated from, and look into it and see if you have any root into the motherland. Because I can tell you for sure that none of them had a root into the motherland. Not one. We are spiritual people, but examine these things. And when you examine them and start to find out where did these religions come from, how they existed, where is this book, Bible, where did it come from, who put it into existence. And when you do the search, I am going to tell you where you're going to go. You're going to find yourself, every religion out there, whether you're Muslim, whatever you want to call yourself, you're going to find yourself right back to the Roman Catholic Church. Because that's where all of your religion come from. You see, you want to hide underneath all these things and everybody see all the things happening. Oh, it's the last days, it's the last days. The last days for what? For Jesus to come out of the sky? Ain't going to happen. Okay? You're waiting in vain, as Bob Marley says. Okay? So we run around and talking about all these events. These events are created, a lot of them is created by the system to make you believe the things that they put in the Bible that they are being fulfilled. Okay? That is what they're doing. And so you're giving into it and watch where it's going to lead you. It's going to lead you to your very destruction if you keep following it, because the people have set it in motion. So everybody wants to claim that religion is the answer. Fine, go ahead and claim that. Wait and we will see. Okay? There's a lot of people that's been waiting for a very long time. Okay? Including my own family. I've been waiting for a very long time. The question again, what kind of God do you serve that allow you to suffer for so long and for so much under all these oppression, and he has never come to your head to take you out of the system that is doing this to you? He hasn't come to your head. He hasn't come to your head through slavery. He hasn't come through your head through physical enslavement, mental enslavement, religious enslavement, political enslavement. He has not come to your rescue once. Okay? But you are still, everybody else is doing well. Your pastor is living the high life. You suffering, your children suffering. And they all laughing at you when these pastors and politicians get together and smoke the expensive cigar and drink their expensive wine and eat their expensive food, you are out there suffering to give them your hard-earned money that you can't even afford either to pay your bills, but you're on this thing, this religious train that you believe that is going to solve your problem. Well, I say to you, or anyone that is out there that is locked on, I say to you, good luck, and I wish you the best. But it has disappointed millions of people already. So always don't just react to what I am saying, but you need to start dig deep to find if what I'm saying is true, or I'm just making up some cockamamie story to tell you something. I have no reason for that. I'm not out there looking to hustle anybody, trying to make money off anybody. I'm not interested in those things. So the fact is that you need to be enlightened, and go and enlighten yourself by doing the research for yourself, and then you will find out that you're being tricked. You are being tricked, and all of us as people at one point in our life, most of us black people has been under this trickery. But many of us remove ourselves from it because we realize the lie. We read the book called the Bible, and we realize that it's a setup. That's why they put it there. And these people who put this Bible in motion, they make sure that there is always someone to carry out these things, okay? To make you believe that the Bible is being fulfilled. But the Bible is not going to be fulfilled to your suit. It is to their suit, and you are going to be the one that is going to be underneath, okay? The oppression still. After this, Jesus doesn't come and rescue you, okay? Trump building a wall. It's not for the Mexican, it's to wall you into the country, okay? So you can stay there and wait. But I'm telling you, you're waiting in vain, so wake up. Wake up and smell the coffee because it's brewing. But the only funny thing is, you ain't gonna get none if you don't become awake very quickly and realize that, yeah, coffee is brewing and everybody else is drinking it except you. That's what we got to know, you know. So we got, you know, yeah, you got a pastor, brother. His name is Ray Higgins. Ray Higgins was a former pastor, okay? And sit down and he will tell you the 411 and religion from beginning to end, because he was deep into religion, deep. He went through the whole thing. And what I'm telling you, this brother, he's gonna give you all the evidence you need about this religion and what they are doing to you and has been doing to us for all this time, okay? And I have several other brothers that was deep into religion, was high up in the hierarchy. I can bring them along and you can talk with them personally and they will show you, they will lay it out to you. I have one brother, he used to be in the Seventh-day Adventist religion. And when he started to do the research and he was getting ready to get high up in the rank, and he says, no, but what we're telling the people is not true. So he said, I got to go to the rest of them and I got to talk to them. You know what the higher heads tell him? The people are not ready for this yet. You cannot share this information with them because they are not ready for it. Okay? So the fact is that you're being duped, and all these people that is doing it to you, they know. Okay? The Seventh-day Adventist religion is one of the religions in America that is still practicing a great deal of white supremacy racism. Okay? You have black conference, white conference. Okay? The black people get the head of the totem pole and the white people get all the perks. Okay? And I ask the black people who are in Seventh-day Adventist religion if they can go to Florida Hospital, okay, which is owned by the Seventh-day Adventist religion. Ask them if they can go there if they're sick and they will get treatment without cost because their religion is going to stand up for them. It will not happen. They will take your house. They will take everything you got. Okay? So you tell me, what kind of God are you serving? You say the same God that they're praying to it to keep you in the enslavement, the same God that they are praying to keep you where you are. And you are praying to the same God to release you from underneath their hand. How does that make any sense? Right? Because if you talk to everybody, they say, oh, it's the same God. Oh, you only go by different names. Really? So when you praying for your football team to win on Sunday, and the next guy is praying for his team to win, so how does that God work? Huh? How does he work? So he work for both the good guys and the bad guy? You know, I mean, where's the logic in that? How can your God be working for the good guy and the bad guy at the same time? I'm praying to win, you praying for me to lose, and vice versa. How does that work? That is something that we need to sit down and think logic. As I said, most people have none of what we call common sense. And I don't call it common sense, I call it uncommon sense, because most people do not have it. It is something that causes you to reason deep within yourself and ask yourself questions. Not just shoot off question that you come with your religion and your Bible. You must ask yourself question in order to get the answer. Just like when you have your own problem, your religion doesn't sort it out for you. You have to work it out within yourself. How am I going to pay the bill? What am I need to do to pay the bill? Okay, Jesus don't come and sit at the table with you and put the money in front of you. You got to go work a job. Because if you don't, guess what? You're not going to get a single dollar. So the fact is that it is you who is doing it. You are the decider. But you're not seeing that. Okay? The Creator give you everything you need. Give us all everything we need in order to work it out. So every day when you're jumping up and say, oh, you know, God gonna... No, He give you all the ability to help yourself. You don't want to help yourself? Guess what? You're going to get left in the cold. That's the reality. So the people who enslave you is not going to be free. You're waiting on them to set you free, and it ain't going to happen. You must fight your way out of this, because every day they are warring against you by every means possible. Food, water, television, whatever you want to call it. All these things are set up against you. Sex, everything is a war against you to keep you on a low vibration, that you will not come to your higher self and you will not know what's going on. And you will always be in a position of being suffer. You're going to suffer, your children are going to suffer, and it's a generational thing that they place upon you. It's a curse. That's the curse. Because you can see that a spell has been placed upon you. You have to remove the spell by realizing the lie. That's how you do it. You realize the lie, you identify it, and you say, oh, no more of this. It's over. And see how quick your life change.
Make sure to check out the boldest blog at lancescurv.com and follow Scurv on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under Lance Scurv.